Hello everybody, and welcome to episode number 4 of my random items flipping series. I know I haven't done one of these in like 2 months, as for those of you who are new, basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be flipping 5 random items, and we're going to get those via a random number generator. So basically just a dice roll between 1 and 4,000. That will correspond with a sellable item in the RuneScape database. And we're going to start with 1 mil and do 5 flips. So on top of that, because so many of the items are bad, we will have 2 skips available. One skip is just going to be a no hassle skip, just roll, get a new item. The second skip is going to be a user submitted item, and that is going to take place of the item I rolled. Now once I use that, I'm stuck with the item no matter what. So about 40 or 50 suggestions were left on the last video, which was 2 months old to be fair. But if you guys want to leave a suggestion for the next video, it'll actually enter you in a draw for 1 mil, assuming you are subscribed to my channel. So make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment for an item that you think would be fun, bad, doesn't matter what it is, in the comment section, and you could win the 1 mil. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so we have 1 mil in our inventory. Let's get started with the first flip. So we're going to start by getting a random number, so it's between 1 and 3,246, which you can see here I have on a spreadsheet. These are all sellable items. And yeah, let's hit generate and see what we get. 751. That is going to be a fruit blast. I feel like I've actually done this item before, but let's have a look in G Tracker what we're looking at here. Fruit blast, 2200, 2200. This might not actually be too bad. Def 2000 traded a day. Definitely gonna do the fruit blast. No idea what the limit is on this, but yep, we're just gonna go ahead. Do it. Fruit blast. I'm pretty sure this is a quest item, so this might not be too awful. 2200 is what we can buy it for. And we sold it for 500. So yeah, that is a pretty good margin actually. Let's have a look at what this price. Yeah, it looks like there's usually a pretty big margin on this item. Let's go look over here. 100,000. Wow, that sucks. That's kind of funny though. Go down to the week because this is kind of weird. This skews the whole thing. But anyway, it's around 2,000 it seems like. So we'll definitely go ahead and buy Fruit Blast. 510. And now, let's see, how many can we afford here? Do 1,900. I don't think I would get anywhere close to this, but if we leave it in long enough, maybe we'll actually hit it. Alright guys, we'll come back when this item has sold. Okay guys, so we did eventually sell the Fruit Blasts. We left them in for quite a while though. We left them in for like 3 days. But we got 1,500 GP in profit on each one, giving us 103k in profit, which is really good for that kind of item. Imagine if I just left that in for like a month. Who knows, I could have made $1 million profit off this, just the Fruit Blast. So we'll go ahead and get our second item going here. And we get 1680. So we'll go have a look at what that corresponds to. Looks like it's going to be the Skull Shell Splinter. Now, I have never heard of this item before, so it's probably not a very good sign for its trade volume. But we'll look at it anyway. Okay, it doesn't seem too bad. There's still 20 or 30 traded a day, I think. Actually, a little more. This might actually be a good item. We'll just have to check what the margin is looking like. And nothing. Okay, so that is more of an issue than anything. Doesn't seem to be any type of margin on it. So in that case, I think we're going to go ahead and skip this item and just grab a new one. Mainly just because there is 0 margin on it. Alright, so we're going to use our first skip here. Just no hassle free. Skip and we'll get our next item, 622. This seems kind of nerdy, but I'm almost positive that's the Amulet of Glory. It is. So the Amulet of Glory uncharged. We'll definitely go ahead and do the Amulet of Glory because it's a very highly traded item. Alright margin on them usually. Okay, so we're going to buy it for 2810. And we'll sell it for 2620. So 200 GP margin. Not awful. Not really great. But we'll go ahead and can afford like 50 of these or something. And then we'll come back when they have sold. Okay guys, we are back. The Amulet of Glories did not take too long to sell. Probably only like an hour. And we flipped pretty much all of them that we wanted. Claim that. That is going to be... it's a 10k profit. It's not awful actually. Hit that random button. 2,574. That is going to be... ooh.
Combat Mix 1. That is very obscure and not very expensive, unfortunately. Okay, so I just read this message here. The last known values from 2 months ago are being displayed. So we 100% have to get rid of this item, unfortunately. But we do have the wheel loaded up here. Now these are suggestions from a couple months ago. Again, if you did submit this and are still watching, I know it has been a while, if your suggestion comes up, you will earn the 1 mil. And for next week, again, leave your suggestions. Awesome to see you guys with some good ideas. Or bad ideas sometimes, depending on what the item is. But anyway, let's spin, see what we get. Red spider eggs. So if that was your suggestion, I'll put a text in the video. You've just won 1 mil. And yeah, let's go have a look at red spider eggs. Alright, red spider eggs, pretty highly traded item. Should be good. I've actually never tried flipping these before though. And yeah, let's go. Red spider eggs. We bought them for 71, and we're going to sell them for 67. So that is a 4 GP margin. Pretty good. And how many can we do? Can't imagine the buy-in limit's higher than that. So let's put in 10k, and we'll come back when they have flipped. Okay, we are back, and the red spider eggs did sell for a 1 GP margin only. That being said, we did do all 10,000. So we might even have a bigger buy-in limit than this. Still a bit unsure about that. But I'll claim it, and that will be 10k in profit. Not too bad, not that great. Let's get a new item though. Alright, we're generating our 4th item here. It's going to be 1182, which is going to be Rune boots. That's pretty good. We'll go ahead and quickly look that up. What's the point of it anyway? We have to do it. Alright, we bought it for 81.99. And we sold it for 7611. So pretty decent. The limit for this I think is 70. And there we go. We'll come back when they have sold. Alright guys, the Rune boots have sold. We got the full buy limit worth. And we sold them for a pretty decent profit actually. Sold them for 81.98 each, and we bought them for 76.12, giving us 40k in profit, so really not too bad. We're up to 160k in profit so far. Now on to our last item. Let's hope we don't get something bad, because we are stuck with it no matter what. Generate, and we are going to get 2648. This could be almost anything. Keep scrolling, and it is Odium Shard 1. That's funny. Alright, let's do the Odium Shard 1. Okay, selling quantity, buying quantity. Says it has a 2k margin on GE tracker. And how many traded a day for this one? Not too bad. And looks like we could maybe snag it for really cheap, but I don't think we're gonna wait that long. Plop it in maybe for 85 and a bit K. So Odium Shard 1, correct? And we'll do 10, how about? I might be pushing it a bit anyway. Alright, we'll come back when this has sold. Alright guys, we are back, and the Odium Shard 1 worked quite well. We sold it for 101k each, which is going to leave us with, let's have a look here, 160k in profit. That was a very good item. Actually flipped pretty quickly as well. And yeah, that's it guys. We ended the episode with 315k in profit. Just goes to show that you can flip nearly anything. There aren't really any bad items, just bad prices you're going to pay for them. And once again guys, if you want to be involved in the next episode, leave a comment down below with a item that could be put onto the random wheel that would flip as a replacement for a shitty item. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode.